You guys, so tonight's not the first screening. The veteran screening was the first one. Tell me why that was so important to have that be the first screening in LA.
Yeah, I mean, American Legion is a home for all veterans where we come if we need help, if we need to get together to help each other out. And so I think I wanted them to be the first ones to see it. It was made for them. Elliot is a veteran, played by Cosmo Jarvis. So I thought it was important that they be the first ones to see it. Yeah.
Everyone that's come down the line tonight has praised you guys, but also just said what a singular experience this has been for them. I mean, you've made a lot of movies in your life. Tell me how this one, why you feel like this is just obviously so much different, and what this brotherhood means to you.
It was absolutely a singular experience for me too. The reason it was singular was him. It was working with Ray.
And did you know, because I know you hired him before on Civil War, when did this conversation turn into something more?
We were in the post-production period of Civil War, and I'd worked closely with Ray during that film, and while editing stuff, I just called Ray up and said, hey, are you interested in doing this? And he said yes, and we just worked from that day pretty much.
And you lived this, and I love what you had to say about to hire these actors, they had to have fire in their guts and they had to have the right attitude. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I think that was important based off the schedule that we were going to be running. We didn't have a lot of leeway for error, and so I needed everybody firing at all cylinders, which includes the crew, included us. And so, we all worked in concert to achieve this great objective. Yeah.
You put a movie out last year that landed at a certain time in our political landscape. This one is also coming out at a time when people are thinking a lot about politics.
I think also thinking a lot about war. I think my feeling was that there is never like a bad time to try to make an honest war film or book about war or play or poem or whatever it is. The thing that was available to Ray and myself was to make a film. And I would also say it is a particularly strange time because conflict feels so close and so present. But to be honest, it would always have a place, an honest account of war. Any decade, any year.
And then can I ask you too, I really loved what you had to say because it felt honest as well about you weren't even able to process what had happened until many years later, put the pieces of your memory together to actually have a conversation. How are you feeling now about it after, being knee deep in the trenches on this film for the past couple of years and then on the eve of its release?
Yeah, a lot better. It's been therapeutic along the way. Alex was critical in that, but I think at each time we show this, getting that stamp of approval, it's like less weight on my shoulders. Till finally, we'll see what the public has to say about it. But from a veteran standpoint, I think we're united for the most part in that front, and that's the most important thing to me.
And then, not to embarrass this guy, but I gotta change some positive energy here after what I did. What did you learn from him?
Hey, you didn't do anything. Good.
I learned a lot from obviously film techniques and how to extract emotion out of scenes. I learned. It wasn't so much what I learned from him as what he provided for me, which is like a platform to someone to trust to express those emotions and trauma that I've pushed down for a really long time. So it was more of I think just like a group effort and the trust that we built that means more to me.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.